Sup, it's Hallie. Welcome back to Chapelwaite. We're gonna try to finish the game for real this time. I did some poking around on the game page and learned exactly what I did wrong. And I feel a little dumb because, as it turns out, the item I needed was something I picked up in the last episode. About 3 minutes before I gave up, and I just hadn't noticed I picked it up. Because I was rifling through all the dialogue in the library here too fast. But it was this book right here. You take a locked journal from a hiding place amongst the shelves. And from what I read, you need to read this mysterious book in order to advance. But before I do that, I need to go on a little bit of a rant. Because the reason I missed this book is that... Oh yeah, right, the chanting. Well, the thing about it is, it does not become available until after the scene where Calvin discovers the hidden passage in this room. That was something that the developer said on the game page. And someone else had asked about it too, so I feel a little less bad having missed it, since this also affected something else. But, the thing about that is... This is the book that is hinted at by the bloody notes we saw in other parts of the mansion. And we were able to find those notes before we were able to pick up the book. So, like, I'm okay with plot progression items and such being gated like that. But if you're going to do it that way, you should have the hints for the item you need appear after the item is already available. Because I definitely went looking for that book before, and I couldn't find anything because an arbitrary plot flag had not been flipped yet. So I wasn't able to pick up the book for that reason alone, and that's really silly and dumb. But, we should be able to take care of this now. Let's have a look at the mysterious book. The obscure corner of the library is bound with a locked clasp. Have Calvin attempt to force the lock? Sure. He managed to force the lock. The book is protruded by a cipher of some kind. Well, that's just great. Calvin, re-equip your weapon, my friend. That was so consequential. Journal's lock has been broken, but the text inside is enciphered in some kind of code. I don't know if enciphered is a word. The rain suddenly stopped. Oh no, the rain is back. Let's go to a desk and see if we can decipher it there. That was all I looked up, so I haven't, like, gotten any other spoilers or anything. But we'll see. How do I do it? How? How do I do? Did it remove his bone amulet too? Or did I just never get to save that I gave him the bone amulet? Put that bone amulet for me. How do I use it? How? So lock some kind of code. That's not helpful to me. Maybe I need to poke around the library a little more to see. Or wait, wasn't there this? Note here smeared with blood. Stephen's handwriting. Can't find the damn diary. Oh. This. Yes, this book has what I need to decipher. The book we found in the library. Let's see. It's open to a chapter on the fence rail. Cipher. Attempt to break the code? Yes! You break the cipher, just like that. We did it. With Robert's journal translated, I've learned all I need to of cryptography. So do I just use it from the menu now, then? Robert's journal. Words. I guess we'll just do them chronologically. I don't know what that noise was. Let's read the 23rd of July, 1789. P. returned from the smaller village tonight with a rather wild visage. Would not speak until bedtime. When he said that Boone had inquired after a book titled Mysteries of the Worm, to please P, I promised to write Johns, a good fellow, a letter of inquiry. P almost fawningly grateful. Today, for the first time, I met this man with whom my brother has been so unhealthily taken. I must admit this boon controls a strange magnetism which upset me greatly. He is a veritable ancient, white-bearded, and dresses in a black cassock, which struck me as somehow obscene. More disturbing yet was the fact that he was surrounded by women, as a sultan would be surrounded by his harem, and P assures me he is active yet, though at least an octogenarian. The village itself I had visited only once before, and will not visit again. Its streets silent and filled with the fear the old man inspires from his pulpit. I fear also that like has mated with like, and so many of the faces are similar. It seemed that each way I turned I beheld the old man's visage. All are so wan, as if sucked dry of all vitality. I beheld eyeless and noseless children, women who wept and gibbered and pointed at the sky for no reason, and garbled talk from the scriptures with talk of demons. P wished me to stay for services, but the thought of that sinister ancient in the pulpit before an audience of this town's interbred populace repulsed me, and I made an excuse. Received 2 letters in the post today, one from Johns and Goodfellow in Boston. They have note of the tome in which P has expressed an interest. Only 5 copies extant in this country. The letter is rather cool. Odd indeed. Have known Henry Goodfellow for years. More! Well, there's even more besides. P, insanely excited by Goodfellow's letter, refuses to say why. He would only say that Boone is exceedingly anxious to obtain a copy. Cannot think why, since by the title it seems only a harmless gardening treatise. Am worried for Philip. Oh, is Philip P? He grows stranger to me daily. I wish now we had not returned to Chapelwaite. The summer is hot, oppressive, and filled with omens. This is back at the start, ain't it? Yeah, it probably is. I have petitioned Goodfellow to act as his agent in the matter of the purchase, although my better judgment cries against it. What use to demur? Has he not his own money? Should I refuse? And in return I have extracted a promise from Philip to recant this noisome baptism, yet he is so hectic, nearly feverish. I do not trust him. I am hopelessly at sea in this matter. Is that supposed to mean something? The book arrived today with a note from Goodfellow saying he wishes no more of my trade. He was excited to an unnatural degree, but all but snatched the book from my hands. It is written in bastard Latin, in a runic script, of which I can read nothing. The thing seemed almost warm to the touch, and to vibrate in my hands as if it contained a huge power. I reminded P of his promise to recant. He only laughed in an ugly, crazed fashion, and waved that book in my face, crying over and over again, "We have it! The worm! The secret of the worm!" He has now fled, I suppose to his mad benefactor, and I have not seen him more this day. Curious. Very curious. The book arrived today, with a note from Goodfellow saying he wishes no more— oh wait, I already read this. We need to go further, deeper into the book. A terrific babble in Preacher's Corners today. Frawley, the blacksmith, seized my arm and demanded to know what your brother and that mad Antichrist are unto up there. Goody Randall claims there have been signs in the sky of great impending disaster. I wonder how they scrawled this in italics. A cow has been born with 2 heads. As for myself, I know not what impends. Perhaps 'tis my brother's insanity. His hair has gone grey almost overnight. Oh, pardon me. His eyes are great bloodshot circles from the pleasing light of sanity seems to have departed. He grins and whispers, and for some reason of his own has begun to haunt our family crypt when not in Jerusalem's lot. The whippoorwills— I swear I've seen whippoorwills spelled at least 3 different ways by now— congregate about the house and upon the grass. Their combined calling from the mist blends with the sea into an unearthly shriek that precludes all thought of sleep. Is it shriek? S-H-R-E-I-K? I can't remember. It's one of those words. Followed P this evening when he departed for Jerusalem's lot, keeping a safe distance to avoid discovery. The cursed whippoorwills. See, that last time I had 2 P's. Flocked through the woods, filling all with a deathly, psychopompotic chant. I dared not cross the bridge. The town all dark except for the church, which was lit with a ghastly red glare that seems to transform the high, peaked windows into the eyes of the inferno. Voices rose and fell in a devil's litany, laughing, sobbing. Eventually, the heathen congregation disbanded. The old man led Philip and a band of his other acolytes back to Chapelwaite. Amazed and full of terror, I followed the hellish cries of the whippoorwills. Okay, you know what? We need to find out. We're gonna find out exactly how whippoorwill is spelled. I don't know. OBS probably isn't gonna pick this up. That's okay. I'm going right to Google. Hey Google. Oh, god damn it. Whippoorwill. Okay, so it's got 2 P's and 2 O's, and the rest of the word is pretty basic. Whip plus poor plus will. You've got whippoorwill. 2 L's. So actually it is spelled correctly on the screen right now. The whippoorwill is dinning in my ears as I ran through those shadow-riven woods. They went to the crypt, and following behind, I did lock them in. The key I have hidden behind the hollowed bookshelf in the dining room. Gasp. All tends to the climax, yet unforeseen. I dare not sleep for the dreams that come, yet not remain awake for what lunatic terrors may come. The night is full of awful sounds, and I fear, and yet I feel the urge to go again, to watch, to see. It seems that Philip himself calls me. And the old man, the birds. Here ends the diary of Robert Goodwin. Done, done, done. That was it, right? Yeah. Follow P, the bridge, laughing, sobbing, okay. Well, we know where the key is now. So from what I understand, there isn't a whole ton of combat left to worry about here. And apparently, if we had dared to let that creature in the chapel touch us, we would have just died instantly. It's here, just as the diary said it would be. Thank you, Sanity Effect. I would like to enter the thing. Or did I just pick it up? Mausoleum key. We picked it up. We go into the mausoleum, boys, where apparently Philip has been locked away this entire time. I keep pressing that while trying to run. Let's see. The game page also confirmed that the absurd number of sanity effects we're seeing are in fact due to my slipping sanity, which cannot be recovered. And looking at the dogs is bad for it, so we're not going to look at them. I've got quite enough sanity effects happening already, thank you. The door is unlocked. Really enter the mausoleum? There is no turning back. You know, we never found a use for the copper key. But it's not like we didn't check, like, everything else in the house anyway. I don't know. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go, for better or worse. A sword. Take sword. Charles takes a saber from the crypt vestibule. I'm pretty sure that's just the ground. How's the sword stack up to what you've already got, guy? Not very. It's not as strong, but it has more toughness. If we die and it turns out we need toughness, so be it. Check out this face. Oh, buttons. This face. This face. Nothing. Nothing. Bucket. Take the bucket. Wait for the sanity effects to wear off. I don't want to transition to a new room with this happening. I think it's... Are you... Come on. It looks like the staircase wants to vacuum me up. Alright. Let's... Well, no, there's no reason not to save in another slot. Saving here. I wonder if we're going to have to run out of here at any point. Just kind of like follow the wall here for a bit. What's that? Nothing. Philip, where'd you go? That looks important. Actually, that looks to be alive. Can I get a better look at that? Maybe we shouldn't walk near that thing. Or maybe we should. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Let's explore around a bit before we go talking to any eldritch gods lurking around the corner. Did something happen? Video game? Moon Family Crypt? Okay, well there's the devil guy. He didn't care about me traipsing past. Hello? Something tells me the character model's disappearing is never a good thing. I can walk through walls, it seems. There's no way in hell I should have been able to pass through all of this. What is going on? Am I inside the walls? I think I'm inside the walls. Oh god. This game. So buggy. Well, I guess that explains why the Devil Man did not react to me. I'm not even in the room with him. So, like, here, yeah, I got stuck on this corner, and now I can go up a little further. Well, I see no reason not to explore a little more thoroughly here. Get a load of this guy. He's huge. He's, what, just way over to the left there. There's, like, a little basin. I wonder how many of these things are down here. Can I get back in from here? Something tells me I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna get stuck so I know exactly where I am. Okay. Rip. 1, 2. That. I must finish this. Well, I'm still invisible, but I made it back into the room. Well, you know, since this is kind of like an unplayable situation, let's just go get killed. Bleh, go get killed by a devil man. Hey, devil man! Would you rip my invisible body to shreds, please? I feel like that would be interesting and worthwhile to see. Hello? There it is. Calvin is now shaken. Oh, we actually have to fight it. Wow. Elder sign! Protect Charles. It's a Nosferatu. Do you think our character models will be back when we're done? Let's take aim. And you. Powerful blow. Wow, he sucks. Maybe we stand a chance. Shoot him. Oh, that's cooling down. Just attack for now. It didn't do any damage. Could this be the power of the amulet? I mean, I'm bleeding, but it didn't do any damage. I can't use it. That's cooling down. Just attack him. You too. It's not able to hurt us. We killed it, and it didn't hurt us at all. His corpse is in the wall, and we are still invisible. Okay,